there she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me. The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act. It's such a cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable. The biting cold surrounding you must mean the goddess of seasons decided to take an interest in your struggle, Zagreus. I did not count on Demeter being a part of this. Take heart, though use discretion around her. You arrived sooner than anticipated, cousin, and my estimations seldom are inaccurate. All for the best, of course. Perhaps you're simply faster than I thought. A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it.
Forgive me, Athena.
All is forgiven, Zagreus, and I take no offense. Exacting vengeance is just something we Olympians all do from time to time. It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then. We Olympians, we are a prideful family, cousin. You cannot simply choose a favorite without spurring one of us to wrath. It feels unseemly to make contact from that most unpleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity. We cannot effectively communicate with Charon from Olympus, but he is amenable to certain trades, and seems unfettered by your father's influence. The goddess Nyx has indicated you possess a list of prophecies from the three fates. I've such a list upon Olympus here. It seems to be connected to your own, as several prophecies already are fulfilled. Isn't it such an honor to urge fate along?
I'm indebted to you, goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this, with my compliments.
Lady Athena, thank you.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I. You bear my owl pendant, noble cousin. Wherever it should go, I faintly see it shimmer from afar, even where you reside. For owls see in total darkness, after all. Were you not close to having reached the surface lately, cousin? Then this can only mean some unforeseen impediment prevented your escape.
For you, Lady Athena, without whom I would assuredly be lost.
This is an unexpected gesture, cousin. I do appreciate it, though please do not feel obliged. I offer you my friendship, not alone to be repaid. There must be some unconquerable force or foe awaiting you just at the border of your realm and ours. We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there. I shall make certain that your family knows it may take considerable time to surpass. So fear not, for we are patient here.
I have a simple token for you, goddess, although it's insufficient thanks for all the aid you've given me.
You are most gracious, cousin, to extend this offering. You honor me, yet I would ask you think of your well-being for the time, not mine. Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you. Remain relentless in your effort to escape, dear cousin. In spite of all our differences, perseverance is a quality we all possess. I understand you've been in contact with my father. Your Uncle Zeus, I mean. He's taken interest in your plight. You should feel honored.
Goddess Athena, please accept this gift. Your wisdom ever guides me toward the light.
My, how very generous of you to offer me this gift. I'm very grateful, though I ask that you not go out of your way on my account. Let's please stay focused here.
As I remain committed to my task, Goddess, I'm reminded none of this would have been possible without your aid. And so, I must give thanks, even if through a meager offering.
I know there isn't much that you can do to show your gratitude at present, Zagreus. But I would ask that you save it for when your task is complete. You've more important matters to attend to now. I so look forward to our meeting face to face amongst the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be merrier and wiser once you're here. You could have avoided this outcome any number of ways, yet still you risk incurring my wrath.
Apologies, Athena.
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I'm able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
See you next time, I'm sure. Lady Athena, I know there's more at stake for you in this than just my plight. You care so much about this family. That care and your determination spurs me on. I'm ever grateful.
Perhaps there really is no time quite like the present when it comes to showing thanks to one another, my dear cousin. You've opened my eyes to the possibility, though I remain steadfast in my resolve to fight for you. You brandished the eternal spear we call Varatha, so then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon in deserving hands. You can always count upon assistance from me, Zagreus. I always shall prioritize the needs of our family above everything else. Your predicament has pulled our family together, united in a desire to assist you, cousin. Even those who typically do not think much of those other than themselves.
Oh, if only I had wisdom such as yours, Athena dear, so that I was more capable of picking up on subtle jabs and insults such as that. You're not fooling anybody with your feigned benevolence, you know.
The world is not all lies and deceit as you make it out to be, Aphrodite. Sometimes a lending of assistance is no more than it appears to be. Now either back up Zagreus or stand aside. You bear Aegis, the original itself. My own shield was forged much later in its image. You'll have to tell me someday how you found it. I'll tell you something, cousin. If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs. You've met your distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye, though all of us, I think, wish you the best. I greet you, cousin. I bring to you the Lady Demeter, cousin. I've asked that she please rest assured knowing we have your matter well under control. Though in her infinite compassion she has taken up your cause nevertheless.
Oh, you needn't lavish me with your faint praise, Athena dear. In all your boundless intellect, I'd have expected you would know I see through your intentions plain as day.
There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine. The riverboatman Charon is beholden to your father's realm, but seems agreeable enough for a fair price. Despite whatever difficulties you've encountered, dear cousin, again and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring. For even I have doubts from time to time. It's all the clearer to me why the goddess Nyx spoke so highly of you.
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you. Seeker. I never took you for an archer, though the power of that bow is undeniable. Use it wisely. If you had given due consideration to this matter, then I doubt you would have chosen this outcome.
Lady Athena, I'm sorry.
I have grown closer than expected with the goddess Nyx in all of this, cousin. It is quite evident to me how much she cares for you. I must admit I envy your relationship sometimes, for I've made do without a mother's presence in my life. My warlike brother Ares reached you, didn't he? I've always found his conduct quite disturbing. At least it seems he's helping you for now. The rail of adamant itself has found its way into your hands, cousin. A malignant thing if you were to ask me, and not one I would ever use myself. Unless perhaps I had no other choice. I suppose it must have been that way for you. Cousin, I grow angry merely thinking of your situation. May what power I can offer be of service as you struggle towards your fate. Your struggles have not gone unnoticed, cousin, so take heart. Eternity awaits you once you finally break free. You'd choose one of my relatives instead of me, though I myself was first to contact you. Alas, I must respond to you in kind.
So that's the way it is then.
I would very much prefer to think we both know better than to let old grudges stew forever, Zagreus. I'm here again to lend to you my power, noble cousin, though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
Goddess Athena, this is it then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Lady Athena, I trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Is this some kind of offering for me? No, hold a moment. This appears to be a message. Part of one. Then, can this mean... I have to notify the others. I trust they also have received something from you, or shortly shall. Sometimes I think about what you've endured. To have been living in that loathsome squalor, cousin. I swear, you'll have your justice. Did Dionysus truly visit you before? He tends to seek out revelry, not conflict. I'm pleased to know he's making himself useful here. Cousin, you've met Aphrodite now? She likes beguiling others with her charms, but her intentions with you, I believe, are pure. You'll find our strengths are complementary. You've met the Master of the Seas, Poseidon, haven't you? Our uncle's affable but quick to anger. Be on your guard with him is my advice. Sometimes I think about the goddess Nyx and how I long for her to be the mother that I never had, cousin. Is it improper that I say such things to you? One would expect I would already have somebody on Olympus, yet it often feels as though I am the mother here. I understand you nearly reached the surface lately, Zagreus. My confidence remains unshaken that you shall get out of there eventually, no matter what sorts of unknown horrors lie shrouded beyond the boundary there. Your father chose to sever ties with all of us, and stew alone within his land beneath the earth. But you are not beholden to his actions. Fight. Here on Olympus is the opposite of everything about that lifeless squalor you reside in, Zagreus. Fight on and come to us. It was my privilege to have visited your father's house, and briefly had a chance to meet you, Zagreus. Nyx and your mother each are very shrewd. Perhaps you've taken after both of them. As for your new responsibilities, exposing weak points and defenses is my specialty. It's fortunate your troubles with your mother were resolved. Persephone, I mean. To think I led all of my family to believe your mother was the goddess Nyx instead. It seems I was an unwitting accomplice to a bit of a deception there. But nix, I know she merely tried to help. Hold fast to your resolve, cousin, and climb on toward the surface. No matter how often your foothold falters, I am here. I shall not keep you, Zagreus, except to offer you some of my power to improve your chances of escape. Now quickly choose and go. The circumstances spur me now to offer you the greatest of my powers, cousin. Take my strength and strike the darkness down. Your labors make you stronger, noble cousin, and the blessings I now offer ought to make you stronger still. Upon Olympus, I'm your closest confidant. You'd best remember this before you spurn me again.
She won't like this.
Now then, I hope we can move past this little incident and keep our focus on the task at hand. Take heart, cousin, for you have found me even in the suffocating darkness of the underworld. May my power be of some assistance. May the light and fury of Olympus guide you from the dark, cousin. I've a token of it for you here. You got your hands on Malphon, the Twin Fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming of a well-trained warrior. Then watch yourself and throw not caution to the wind. What wretched fools dare stand against you, cousin? Punish them, so that they learn something they ought to have learned in life. Do not fear your father's cruel legions, cousin. Their lives are long since forfeit, and they cannot stand against one of your birthright, nor against my power. Push forward, noble cousin. I shall be keen to see you circumvent the perils that the fates arranged for you this time. I'm pleased to see your father's stubbornness is manifest in you as such determination, Zagreus. My blessing be with you. Vanquish all who stand against you, noble cousin. I and your relatives upon Olympus shall assist you in so doing. I have your back, cousin. Rise now to your rightful station with my blessings. You're difficult to track there in the depths, cousin, though the boatman Charon thankfully is proving of some help. Yours is a brazen plan of action, Zagreus, and I admire it. The boldest strategy often prevails, especially with my support. I found you once again, dear cousin, and my strength is yours. So much of it as I can send there to the bowels of the earth. The might and fury of Olympus courses through you, noble cousin. I shall do everything within my power to defend you from the perils of your journey, Zagreus. Do not forget that changing strategy can be the key to victory, cousin. For you, my cousin Zagreus, I wish to offer the most potent of the blessings I am able to bestow. Make wise your use of this, and rise toward us. Remember, doubt and hesitancy are your real enemies, cousin. I take it you've a plan in mind this time for how you're going to escape, don't you, cousin? Remember, I am always watching over you, dear cousin. I'm not in any mood to trifle with your father's nonsense this time, Zagreus. So use this